I'm gonna keep it a bean. Your girl is tired. My head hurts. My neck hurts. I don't know what's going on with the body today. But I've been working to. I feel like I need to get up earlier because it seems like the time that I'm getting up, which I thought was pretty goddamn early in comparison to the time I actually need to be to work, but yet I'm still finding myself being late, and I don't know. Like I gotta get better with my time. We can get, the time shorter, and I can still get out on time. We have to get up earlier, so that means I've already been up for almost 2 hours now. Yeah, and I went to sleep late, and I was rudely awakened by some kind of severe thunderstorm we had randomly in the middle of the night. So yeah, your girl is tired, but we're gonna push through today's live. If you're watching this on a replay, give me a thumbs up for pushing through. And if you watch this replay all the way to the end, let me know what your favorite part is, if anything resonates with you, etc., etc. Make sure you check the description box for any pertinent links. Let's go ahead and get into the topic for today. Today we are busting some soft life myths, okay? And we're gonna talk about what soft life really is. How about that? You know what? I figured out what the problem is. My tire needs air, but honestly, I do not have time to stop and put air in my tire. Like, my back tire is, it just needs to get replaced overall. Like, I don't even want to put air in it. I want to replace the tire. But anyway, we're not going to keep talking about this every day. But we're going to be busting these soft myths, or these soft life myths, what they are, what it really means to live a soft life, how you can actually achieve this no matter where you are in your life. Like, no matter where you are in your life, you can achieve the soft life. All right? So, number one, oh God, the biggest misconceptions out there right now regarding soft life is that the soft life means that you are getting spoiled, pampered, treated by yourself or others, by one person or multiple. It means luxury bags, luxury trips, expensive cars, expensive clothes, jewelry, right? That's kind of what the influencers have made you believe about the soft life. That it's all about expensive and expensive luxury, right? And while for some people, that may very well be their definition of a soft life, but the actual definition of a soft life is a life that basically does not cause you stress. It's a life of ease, a life of peace. If you want to throw in there a life of prosperity, because let's be honest, money does make things a lot easier. It also makes things a lot harder, right? But when I talk about soft life over in this channel, we're talking, is it windy? Because my car is all over the road. Ugh. All right. When I'm talking about the soft life, like, we're not talking about expensive, okay? Because here's the thing about expensive. Whether you're the one getting no, sweetheart. Like, why is my car all over the road like this? I'm not here for it. Something does not feel right, y'all. I do not feel safe and secure in my vehicle right now. I need this wind to relax on this good Sunday. So if you guys hear all that noise, that's because that tire is low and it needs to be replaced. And the only way for me to make the noise go away is to speed up. But the problem with speeding up is this wind. But anywho, hi Francis. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Let's just go on to the next part. I can't help you. I'm on my way to work. So we were talking about the biggest misconceptions of soft life being that it's equated to luxury and expensive, right? Because that's what all the influencers are pushing. It's a soft life because I have an Hermes. It's a soft life because I'm flying private jets. Oh, that's what I was saying. So when it comes to the expensive, whether it's on your end or whether somebody is providing it, there is still a level of work that needs to be done. Let's take the sugar baby lifestyle, for instance, which, trust and believe, I would probably be living a sugar baby experience if I was not already locked in a lockdown, okay? Because why not? I like nice things. I like expensive things. I like to be treated and taken care but now I'm getting that from my one person, which is not wrong with that. And as a sugar baby, you can get that from one person too. I'm not saying that you're gonna have multiple. Okay, but now what I was saying about that expense was that when you're living that lifestyle where you want to get the expensive bags, you want to get the expensive trips and the luxury vacations, like it still costs money. You still need to put work in. So on one side, if you're living the life where you're being treated to these things, there's maintenance and things that you have to do for yourself in order to attract the type of person that's going to afford you that type of lifestyle. You have to maintain your looks, maintain your hair, maintain your health, maintain your fitness, maintain your mindset. There is a lot that goes into attracting a man with the kind of money that is going to get you to live that type of lifestyle. Okay, it ain't easy, which is why everybody ain't out here doing it. It is levels to this shit. All right. Now, if you're doing it for yourself, it's the same thing. You have to be able to make sure that your mindset is in a place where you can function to the point where you can get that type of money, because that lifestyle is not cheap, right? So there's still levels of work in any in any one of these versions of a soft life. I guess that's part of health. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But oh Lord, you made me lose my train of thought again. Hold on. I don't know where I was at. But anyway, we're talking about my version of soft life. So when I come on here and when I post on my Facebook and I tell people, you know, my version of a soft life is getting up and taking care of my kids and going out and, you know, tending to the food that I might be growing in my garden, tending to my livestock, my horses, making sure they're fed, making sure they're well taken care of and maintenance, right? My idea of soft life is building. Like, I like to build furniture and structures. Like, I like DIY. I'm heavy into real estate. Like, so I love anything to do with the house. And, you know, people love to come on and say, oh my God, that's not a soft life. That sounds like a hard life. And it's like, well, that really truly depends on what you think is going to bring you peace. That type of lifestyle brings me joy, it brings me peace, it makes me happy. And therefore, I am living a very soft life because I'm not stressed about the things that it is that I'm doing. They're not causing me angst. I mean, obviously, if I'm struggling with a problem, you know, my tomatoes won't grow or something, you know, there's some stress in there, right? But it's not stress. It's just a complication, but it's not stress, right? So soft life means whatever it is that's going to bring you peace in your life. That's going to bring you happiness in your life. And I see we doing this today, people. Okay. So why soft life doesn't mean lazy or doing nothing? Because I don't know where that thought process came. Oh, I know. It came from the luxury girlies. People say my soft life, well, technically my, you know, part of my soft life is absolutely doing nothing. So yes, but soft life is not just being lazy. I still don't understand where this correlation comes from, because like I said, in any version of this soft life, there is work that is required on the back end, right? So don't take, matter of fact, here's the difference. There's some people that enjoy working hard. And when I say hard, I mean that enjoy working hard. Am I high class? I have my tendencies. I have my moments. I think what you're considering high class is actually high standards. And yes, I do have high standards. There's trees down everywhere. You keep making me lose my train of thought, Francis. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was saying. Do you remember what I was saying? I don't remember what I was saying. So we're going to move on to the next point, because I'm actually getting to my destination a lot faster than usual. So the financial reality of building a stress-free life. So for you guys that know, that have been following on these lives, or for those of you that don't know, like, I am building a stress-free life and a stress-free income by building up passive income streams. My main income stream at the moment is content creation and digital marketing, and it is the passive income streams that I recommend the majority of people get in, right? There's other passive income streams, but these are the two that I know about. These are the two that I talk about. These are the two that I do. And then there's others sprinkled in there that fall under the scope. But anywho, but the thing about passive income is passive is not passive in the beginning. And passive may not be passive for a while. Passive may not be passive for a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years. You know, there's no time frame on when the passive part comes, depending on what it is that you're trying to build. So with digital marketing, for instance, while you can create a product, put it up one time, run some funnels to it, run some sales to it, run some leads to it. Sorry, I see flashing lights, and I know that there's trees down right here, so I'm trying to see what's going on. All right. Yeah, so you put the product up, but you have to do the marketing. And how did you get down there? Did you run into the tree? I'm so confused. You have to do the marketing that to get to that point, right? And marketing is a bitch. Sorry, YouTube Live, don't shadow ban me. But marketing can be a pain in the foot when you are attempting to learn how to market and first getting started. You have to test, and test some freaking more till you get your marketing down. And then guess what? Marketing is going to change. So even once you do all your testing and get it down, there at some point you're going to need to go back to the drawing board and tweak your strategy, because it's not going to be the same. So there is some level of maintenance that comes with passive income. It's going to be necessary, but again, it's the same thing. Sorry, I know y'all can't see me. I gotta fix my sock. It's the same thing as what I was talking about with the luxury girlies, that there is a level of maintenance that has to be had in order for you to attain or attract the person that's going to afford you the things that it is that you want, right? There's still a level of maintenance. So passive is never 100% passive. There's no business that you can create and that you can walk away from and never have to look at again, and it's going to continue to bring you money. It just does not exist. People want to die here today. So that's like the number one tip that I want you guys to take away from this, that passive income isn't passive to begin with, and it's never 100% passive. Now, it can be very, 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 very close. Thank you. It can be very, 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 very close to being completely passive, but it's never 100% passive, right? So having a clear goal in mind for what it is that you're building this passive income for, and then having a very well written out, documented, strategic strategy in place is what's going to allow you to keep it as passive as possible. And by strategy, I mean automations and delegations, right? I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but if you're working on your business, then you're working in your business, right? Excuse me. You don't want to be working in your business, meaning you don't want to be the one doing all the things. Figure out how to automate as much of the process as possible. Figure out how to delegate the things that you can't automate. Oh, I should put that on a t-shirt. Delegate the things that you cannot automate. All right. This is how you get as close to 100% passive as possible, right? And with digital marketing, that's easy, because with digital marketing, there's no physical product. You don't have to ship anything out. You don't have to store any inventory. You do not have to create anything physical. You create a digital, meaning it lives online, product. You put it up on a digital website. People get it straight to their email after they purchase, right? And the systems that you can set up, the automations that you can set up are emails that go out when somebody clicks a link. It is having your content for your social media marketing auto scheduled. You can even automate the creation of your marketing materials. Okay, squirrel. Ugh. You can even automate the creation of your marketing materials. Now that right there is getting a little deeper into software and coding and some specialness going on in there. But if you're really dedicated to having a fully as passive as possible business, it's something to look into. So you can literally automate a good majority of your business, and then you delegate somebody out to maintain the automations. I hope all of that made sense, because I really be feeling like I'm talking over y'all heads with the information that I'm giving you guys. And I always tell you, if I'm talking in a foreign language to you and nothing that I'm saying makes sense, drop in the comments what you did not understand so that I can clarify, because I want to make sure that you guys are getting it. And I want to make sure that when I'm on here that I'm making sense and that I'm not just rambling, and you guys are understanding and you're getting, how to get started in this thing, right? All right, how I balance comfort with making money. Well, right now, I don't know if I'm balancing. So no. So I have a regular 9 to 5 right now. And this is what it's allowing me to save money and make sure my expenses are covered in the background, so that I'm not stressed about trying to make a sale in my business, right? I can just work on my business. I can work on the systems. I can work on the automations. I can work on the marketing and getting everything to run properly, so that it can in turn around and do what it's supposed to do, which is make me passive income, right? That will supersede my income from my 9 to 5 and allow me to do the things that I want to do with money, right? Right. So in balancing my comfort with my making money, right now I'm in a place where if I don't want to do it, I just don't. I don't stress myself out with deadlines and, oh my God, I got to get to $10,000 a month, by tomorrow. Like, I'm not stressing myself out with all that. I'm really taking my time and just allowing everything to flow and to come into place. And I'm finding that it's working a lot better. It's keeping me a lot less stressed. And I'm kind of in a don't worry, be happy mindset. All right. What people get wrong about the movement? Well, technically, we don't need to go into that, because I told you in the beginning what people usually get wrong with it. They equate soft life with luxury and with not doing anything and with no hard work, and it's supposed to just be this thing, and that's just not how it works. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm to my destination. Oh my God, I'm so early. I love it though. That was the plan, to start being on time and early. And I'm early, which gives me 15 minutes, about, give or take, to finish editing a video that I want to put up today, even though it's completely out of order. But that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, my head really hurts. So hopefully you guys got what you needed to get out of this video. And if you didn't, see me in the comments. If you are interested in figuring out what it is that you're passionate about and how it is that passion can pay you passively, you need to check out my free Passion to Profit worksheet. It is linked in the description box. Ow. Ooh. It is a simplified version of my Passion to Profit workbook and my profit and paid, prompted and paid ebook series that's not currently up, but it's going to walk you through the basics of figuring out what it is that you're passionate about, validating whether or not it's a good idea, and whether or not this idea can make you some money. All right. It's going to prompt you with some very specific questions that you need to take some time to think about. I recommend that people utilize ChatGPT if they need more help with it. Like with ChatGPT, you can literally say, put the whole worksheet into the document and say, I have this worksheet that I need to answer. Help me figure out the answers to these questions, and upload the whole document. ChatGPT will help you brainstorm and get those thoughts out of your head and onto paper, so that you can start making some money. I mean, that's the simplest way I could put it. Start making some money. So if you're interested in that worksheet, it's linked down in the description box. Go ahead and check it out. I think I'm going to link it in the comments, but I can't upload to pinned comments until after the live has gone up. So the Fastest place for you to get it is going to be in the description. And yeah, we had our 20 minutes and I'm getting off of here now so I can get inside and like take a breather before I start my work day. Thank God I work short days on the weekends. All right, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one.